All right, War 6. We have matched New Nation. They are currently second with a 4-1 record. And we are currently in first with a 5-0 record. So if they beat us today, we will both have a 5-1 record, and we will only be ahead of them on attack bonus. And if we can beat them, we will have a 2-war lead on all of our biggest rivals. And that is what we're looking to do going into the last half of the season. And I only have 3 fights today, which I was a little bit bummed about. I came from New Nation. They are my old alliance, and I love all the guys over there. But whenever we match, I do like to try and take a few more fights than I normally would if the plan allows for it. And unfortunately today, the plan did not allow for it. So I only have 3, but that's all right. I'm going to do my 3 fights, and I'm going to put it in the hands of my teammates, and we're going to go from there. So this first fight is a Hyperion, and he's kind of a nothing Hyperion in my opinion. I think he's probably more of a diversity placement here. I have power control with Spidey, and obviously Spidey is not like the top counter. He is just a counter that works, and so I was sent this way because my team was needed in Section 2, and you could really take this fight with a Doom, any Mystic. I don't think that there's Mystic Ward on this part of Path 8. And I think they might have removed it from the second part of Path 8 as well. Although I'm not positive on that. But Spidey definitely works for this fight. As long as you keep a Wither up, you could pretty much fight him any way that you want. And he's going to go down there. Roughly a minute fight. And then moving into Section 2, I have this Spidey Supreme, and now this is Biohazard. I've taken this fight before, and in the past I haven't been too comfortable with fighting Spidey, so I've dueled him to practice pausing my debuffs against him with his animations. But for this war, I did not feel the need to duel. I felt relatively comfortable with it, so the plan is the same. I'm going to keep pausing my Wither, and I'm going to build my Ruptures. I'm going to let the DOT damage tick him down while I'm trying to push him to his first bar of power. Once I get him there, the Ruptures are going to burst and chunk him for like 40%. And then from there, the fight's pretty much going to be over. He's going to go down within like 5 seconds after that happens. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. And then following this fight, I'm going to have the normal Bishop that people place here to try and split a Kingpin team up. You can't take Bishop with Kingpin. That's a very bad time. So I put Suicides on for this fight, and normally I would throw my first special 2 in the first bleed, and then I would have to wait out the second shock phase and throw my second special 2 in the following bleed. But this war, I'm going to throw my next special 2 in shock to try and shave some time off of this fight, because we actually died before I took the Hyperion fight within the first 20 fights of the war, and we knew that if we were going to have a chance to win this war, we were going to have to all shave some time off of our fights, and then we were going to have to see if NewN actually died or if they zeroed, and we were going to have to not die again. So a lot of things had to go our way, and the only thing that we could really plan for was time. So that's what we focused on, and we said whatever happens, happens, and they ended up going 130 fights before they dropped a death. It was a very, very close fight. It almost wasn't a death. The defender ended up getting the kill with 5% health left, and we had about 85 to 90 fights done, and they were at 130, so we knew we had to finish strong, not die again, because they weren't going to die again in our opinion. So shout out to New Nation. You guys played a hell of a war. You've had a hell of a season so far. I wish you good luck for the rest of your season. I'm sure we're going to meet again. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a war again. And a shout out to GT, the officers and the players. The team that we have here is fucking incredible, and I'm loving being a part of it. And it was a pretty incredible thing to witness today, how everybody pulled together and did what they had to do to get the job done and make sure that we finished in the way that we finished. So that is all she wrote, and thank you very much for watching.